Hey everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and the universe continues to call the elders home. A couple of days following a call for prayer by televangelist Kenneth Copeland for his good friend and colleague, televangelist and apostle Dr. Frederick Price, who was hospitalized with COVID-19. Price has lost his fight with the disease, and so after a week-long bout with COVID-19 that left Price hospitalized with a ravaged heart, lungs, and kidneys, sparking a global call for prayers, fellow televangelist Kenneth Copeland said he doesn't believe the virus will kill his longtime friend, but we learned on yesterday that it did in fact take the life of Price. The news was reported on Instagram by Price's son and namesake, and so he went to Instagram to share that his father had passed away on Friday, and he said, "Our father, husband, and our apostle has gone to be with the Lord this Friday evening. We accept his decision to go as he got a glimpse of glory a couple of weeks ago, but we are sad. Please allow us some time to process all of this. He fought the good fight of faith and laid hold of eternal life." And that was from Frederick Price Jr. Price and his wife of 67 years, Dr. Betty Price, founded the Crenshaw Christian Center in 1973, first located at 9550 Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood, and then it moved in 1981 to the former Pepperdine University campus on South Vermont Avenue at 79th Street. Its membership grew from 300 to more than 28,000 members. In 1986, construction began on the 10,000-seat Faith Dome. That same year, the Prices and Angela Evans founded Frederick K.C. Price III Christian Schools. The elementary school opened in 1986, a middle school in 1987, and high school in 1992, according to the Price School's website. Price's ever-increasing faith broadcast debuted on Fox 11 in 1978 and is now seen around the world. His ministry includes 16 Helps Ministry Auxiliaries, the Apostle Frederick Price Ministry Training Institute, and the Christian Center, New York. The Santa Monica native is also the author of more than 50 books of faith, healing, and prosperity, and was an early adopter of using social media as part of his ministry. Pastor Charles Montgomery of Columbus, Ohio, tweeted, "I remember this general as a kid being one of the few persons of color I saw preaching with a national TV ministry, a pioneer. Rest in peace, Frederick K.C. Price." Many also remembered Price's influence on other religious leaders. The KW Ministries of Christiansburg, Virginia, tweeted, "For those of you who do not know this, Apostle Frederick K.C. Price and his teachings were great influence on this ministry. He was a wonderful man of God. Rest now, for you have fought the good fight, have finished your race, and have helped keep the faith." In January, his family announced that both Price and his wife tested positive for coronavirus. She had only mild symptoms, but Price spent weeks in the hospital. Last Sunday, Minister Baltimore Scott of the Christian Center in New York, known as CCC East, asked for worldwide prayers as Price faced health challenges posed by COVID-19. He is survived by his wife, 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. And his son, Frederick Price Jr., followed in his father's footsteps. He too is a pastor, and I believe a few years ago there was some controversy surrounding him, and he stepped down from the church as a pastor, and I believe it was something that's really irrelevant in the full scheme of things right now. But Price was not exempt himself from controversy. He sued 2020 back in 2007, I believe it was, because of a misleading segment in a show that they did on Prosperity Preachers, where they claimed that he had a helicopter and a private jet and like all of this wealth, and insinuating that he was one of many pastors that had gained great wealth from the church and used it for personal gain to accumulate things that most of their parishioners would never ever obtain in their lifetime. The president of ABC at the time did apologize, because it turned out that their inclusion of him in that 2020 piece took a clip from a sermon that he had done, where he said that he had all of those things, but he was actually talking about a fictionary character, to build the premise of the sermon that he was giving, and how the media tear people apart. And so they only used that clip as a testament that he had said those things about himself, when in fact he was not saying those things. And so prosperity preaching isn't as big today as it was a decade ago, where these pastors were really moving away from traditional preaching into this mindset of make money, live lavish lifestyles. And they were doing it of course off of the backs of their followers, who were buying into their ministry, paying their tithes and their offering. And then it was revealed after that yes, they build their platform off of growing these huge ministries, but the truth is a lot of these pastors do not accept salaries from their church. They actually make their money off of other things that they do, including, like he wrote 50 books. He had his Televangelist show that he does. And then he had all these other outlets, in his business that contributed to his wealth. And so he definitely paved the way for many pastors today. Once again, 28,000. He was 89 years old, definitely lived a good life. And so rest in peace to Apostle Dr. Frederick K.C. Price. May you rest in peace. So guys, that's it for me. Leave your comments below, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.